Are you ever unsure of what you should really be doing?
So how's everything going with your projects?
Good, we're making some good progress. Yeah, we made progress on the overview. You know, we're still progressing, but it's going really well. Oh, definitely making progress towards the deadline. Yeah, definitely.
What is your completion deadline?
Well, we're still making some progress on, making the deadline.
Are you overwhelmed by your projects and tasks? Do you have trouble making deadlines? Does it seem like you can never make any progress? Does it feel like you're the only one doing the work? Does it seem like you're in endless meetings?
I mean, receivables is a really big topic, but I know we've been meeting for about an hour long, so...
But never get anything done?
All right, ladies, go ahead and grab a seat. We will talk about receivables.
Again?
What if you could take back your life? What if you could become more efficient and effective so you never have to look like this again? We have that solution today! Introducing Project Management, the new innovative wave of the future. Discover the secret that 90% of global executives have deemed critical to their ability to deliver successful projects and remain competitive in their industry. Project management has been proven to save time, money, effort, and frustration. It can also subtract 2 strokes off your golf game. Wow! But don't listen to us. Let's hear what the people have to say.
Product management has improved the look and the feel of my hair.
Project management is fantastic.
Project management has changed my life.
Before project management, I looked like this. But now, I look like this. I don't have time for project management. I'm on my way to my 6th receivables meeting today. Actually, you don't have time not to do project management.
That's right, Betty. Companies that don't have project management run the risk of having increased project failure. When a project fails, 1/3 of that project budget is lost for good. With about 36% of all projects failing, you're running a loss of 12 cents for every dollar spent. While that may not sound like much now, that represents millions or billions of dollars in profit loss. But that's a loss to the company. How does poor project management affect you? Without project management, many employees feel lost, alone, and afraid. This may cause them to feel stressed. When people feel stressed, they eat more. When people eat more, they get fat. Don't get fat. Get project management.
Wow, that does sound like a waste. But won't project management just add tons more meetings to my already jam-packed schedule? How am I going to get it all done? Disembodied voice?
Good project management is not about more meetings. It's about spending the right time, effort, and finances in the right way. Good project management tools lay out a structure to follow so you know your time is spent in a worthwhile and a productive way. When you spend your time productively, you are more efficient and effective. When you're more efficient and effective, you complete more projects. When you complete more projects, you become happy. When you become happy, you look more beautiful. Look more beautiful. Get project management.
Gee whiz, that sounds amazing. But isn't it complicated? I'm not very good with newfangled technology.
Actually, it's easier than you'd think. As easy as PER. Planning, execution, and review, with 80% of your time going into the planning phase.
Well, that sounds so simple, but with a real project in the real world, does it really work?
Sounds like somebody needs to take a trip down the process hall.
Ooh.
Here's door number 1. Let's see what's first in the project management process.
Ah yes, here we see the first step in the planning phase. The executive team is planning the specifics of the project. The project specs are the high-level who, what, why, and when of the project. Why is this project being considered for the projects list? What is its purpose and benefit? What is the project? What is its scope and budget? Identify any obstacles that might occur. Just remember, when defining the what of this project, make sure it lines up with the original purpose. Consider when the project should be completed in relation to other projects on your to-do list. When ready to start, determine a realistic completion deadline and any progress check-ins that the team lead should have with the executive team. Finally, you'll want to choose the right people for your project. You'll need a team lead, team members, and an executive sponsor who will guide the project. You'll also want to determine anyone the team will need to consult or get approval from as they progress. After the executive team finishes the project specs, they empower the project team to plan out the rest of the project. Here we see the project team making the project overview. The project overview is the low-level or more detailed who, what, why, and when of the project. The why is simple, because the execs told you to. You want to determine the various elements of the project. This may take some time, but it will help you in the long run to break down everything that the project entails and everything that needs to be done to complete it. During this time, you will also identify obstacles that may get in your way. This would be a good time to brainstorm solutions. You will also want to review the budget, any resources, and the purpose of the project that the executive team gave you. This will help guide your planning process. And again, you'll want to review who the team lead is, who your executive sponsor is, and any approvers or consultants that you need to speak with. You'll also want to make sure that all the elements you identified previously are assigned to one or more team members. Finally, now that you know more about your project, you can review if your completion deadline is realistic and adjust it accordingly. You'll also be able to set deadlines for each element of the project that was assigned. That way, everyone can stay on task and gauge their progress. You'll also want to schedule out any future meetings to check in as a team. A smart team will know to schedule out the elements they were assigned onto their calendar. This way there is no confusion when things need to get done and it can be easily referenced. They will also know to post the project overview and due dates somewhere they can see easily. Here comes my favorite part. Now that you've done all your planning, you can execute your project.
Whoa! I no longer feel overwhelmed. Now I can plan my day and take control of my life. Thanks, Project Management.
I don't have any trouble making progress on my projects anymore. This is my third project I completed today. Thank you, Project Management.
So how's everything going with your project?
It's going great. Now that I have a plan overview, I have clear expectations and a clear understanding on what I'm doing. Thanks, Project Management!
Deadlines. Deadlines are a thing of the past. Now I get my projects done on time, every time. Thanks, Project Management.
Now that we've delegated all the tasks, I know I'm working with an effective team, and it's not all on me to make sure everything happens. Thanks, Project Management.
So you've completed your project, and most people think you're done, but that's not always true. Here we see the team lead reporting to the executives about his project completion. If they don't approve, his team isn't done. After the executives approve, make sure to thank each other and celebrate a job well done. Then finally, ask yourself, what's next? Do you need to check in? Do you need to reevaluate in 6 months? Only you'll know the answer to that.
Thanks. That looks easy. Thanks for taking me down Process Hall. I think I could start doing this today. Even talking about project management has made my hair look better.
It does look better. And it is easy. And every project is different, so you can tweak it as you go. But you want to make sure your company and your team members are on board. Otherwise, you'll end up like these people.
So, our project is moving at a snail's pace because whoever was supposed to approve it is out on maternity leave. Come on!
My important project got scrapped because something more urgent came along.
I'm 6 months into implementing our changes. We found out that we have to get approval for our ideas. The approver didn't like them, and we had to start over from scratch.
We had no follow-up for our project. My brilliant solution crashed and burned.
Okay, alright, yeah. I just have so many projects on my plate. I can't get anything done. Wow, that sounds great. I don't want to fall into any of those pitfalls. But our company really needs project management. Does that mean I have to go back and explain this to my boss?
Well, good news for you. I've been taping this whole thing. And now for 3 easy payments of $29.99, you can get a DVD. But if you sign up today, I'll throw in 3 VHS copies for free.
Wow,
I know.
that sounds great. Sign me up.
Wow.